Are we back? Are we back, guys? We're back? Okay, that's good. Good lord. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Yo, Maker, thank you for the dollar. Um, for some reason my thing disconnected. I think I know why. Everything is not showing properly. Um, Give me like 5 seconds. It's because my Streamlabs is still showing the one with the underscore, and obviously the one with the underscore doesn't exist anymore. So yeah. Either way, something that we'll just have to deal with later. It's not the most annoying thing or the most relevant thing, but you know, I don't really care that much about it being it being messed up like that. Sup, Beliard? I did send level thingy, yes. Alright. Hopefully now the level request gets started and my OBS won't crash again. I guess for today's stream, let's just turn off the Twitch chat. I don't care. I'll fix that later. During the first few in order, yes, we already played this. I sent it for a rate just now. We did not get any other stuff. I've already seen this, decided not to send it. Has not been updated since last. Goodbye, YouTube. No, YouTube's still here. It's just I'm not putting it on the I'm just not putting the stuff on the screen because there's no point. Stop, Danger Cat. Hopefully my stream stays stable. I don't know why, but my OBS literally crashed. Like, it literally crashed as I was in the middle of streaming. So, you know. Alright, we got the music back on YouTube side, so we're good. This is neat so far. Good parallax. I'm liking the general vibes. I need my sound effects back, please and thank you. Oh, they turned off the sound effect death. Alright. These colors are pretty cool. I'm liking the animation on the birds. It is a bit copy-paste though. Yeah, I saw like 3 of them doing the same thing. Guys, is that a peen? I saw a peen. There's a peen and a headless man. This is cool though. I'm liking this a lot. There's a lot of copy paste though, so I wish there was a little bit more variation. But yeah. Got some cool ideas. Just wish there was a little less copy paste, that's all. Still a high-end feature for me. Also, thank you everybody for the congrats and everything, for the partners, stuffs, and all that. Who thought that getting partner would break my stream? I don't know why I jumped there, dude. I just looked back at the screen and I saw a bunch of stuff. I'm like, alright, I gotta jump. That's not how it works. I guess I got a coin. There's some weird stuff happening, though, with this gameplay. Wish there was a little bit more structuring that's, like, not a lot of copy-paste. Because, like, it's a lot of this structure right here, and not much else, unfortunately. And it kind of just ends. But yeah. A lot of copy paste. I mean, I can tell that was made for fun. But I would not send that, personally. I need to restart my game. I hear a little bit of, like, clicking when I'm in the audio. I need to restart my game real quick. Good God. Alright. Platformer. POV, you get mod. Okay. Jesus. This is fairly accurate. I will say that. What is this? Should we send everything from Mythic, guys? That's pretty Mythic worthy. Dude, Picasso got nothing on this guy. We're sending everything from Mythic, by the way. So, you know. Oh, the best gameplay ever. At 4 times speed as well. Some actually decent stuff. 9 circles? We all know that every single 9 circles level is Mythic worthy. Bunch of triple spikes, Mythic level gameplay. That's all the requests for your first day. I lose my mod. Yes! Your low standards aren't appreciated by Rot Top. You repeatedly... I died? Wow. You're making me watch the entire thing again. Rate correctly and beat it. Alright, then I wouldn't send anything. Alright, anyway, that's a funny level. I'll probably send it for a rate for the deco. Give me that water, bro. Jesus. Alrighty. Alright, that was the first 5 in order. Yo, 0BGG with the sub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Excuse me. That was the first 5 in order. Like I said, random number generator. We start at number 7. Let's do the first 5. And we had an offset by 1. And we go to 358s. A little bit of a larger amount than normal because, you know, the stream decided to crash. Or my OBS decided to crash. But beyond that, still a decent amount. I've seen this at some point, I swear. I think this got like re-uploaded or something. I sent this for feature last time. I just need to make sure this is the same level. Also, what's up, 16 Lord? How you doing? I don't know if I said hello yet or not. Pretty sure this level is just like click sync with like, you know, look at the indicators. So, you know, pretty gameplay in terms of how interesting it is. But with everything in mind, it should be like an 8-star. I don't really think that 9 stars. Well, maybe not. When you throw in random timings like that. It looks cool though. I do like this level designs. Oh. Maybe this part could have a little bit more air deco. It does kind of seem a little empty. Yeah, I think I'll send that for a feature again. Very cool end screen too. That's some cool text. Back on track by Terry Team. That's an 8-star at most. 16 cents, damn. But yeah, it's got some cool stuff. It's just the gameplay is a little, you know, a little bit too straightforward. Kind of boring once you get into it, unfortunately. 326. But I asked you guys what your favorite Gauntlet contest was, just because I want to see like what the general consensus was, and I'm seeing a lot of Space Gauntlet. Why is this guy asking questions with like 7,000 question marks at the end? Good vibes in this level so far. Huh? I thought that Saw Blade was a an orb for a second. That was a pretty cool eclipse effect. I haven't really seen too many like eclipses in levels. You either get the sun or the moon. You never get them eclipsing each other. What's up, 1,000? Fire in the hole. Yep. That. Not bad. Good vibes. I enjoy the general atmosphere of it. I think a feature send will suffice. $384. And we roll 384. All right. This guy, this guy just got super lucky. 16 Lords a fake mod? How dare you? Interesting stuff so far. I'm liking these colors. Skip request. Alright, I'll get to that after this level. Freaking Moai face. It's got some cool stuff to it. Hopefully... the song is on Newgrounds. I would assume it is. Yeah. Cool level. Good colors. I like the general rainbow atmosphere to it. Structuring is fairly simple, but also looked good. So, easy feature for me. Alright. Let's do this skip request real quick. And let's watch that video. Who's this kid? What, is someone spamming? Dude, the video quality is so good. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a better video quality than this right here. I think the chromatic shader here is a little too much. Like, I would definitely turn down the value a little bit. Like, this is what, like, this is pretty large. What even is this? 1080? Bullshit on that. How am I doing today? Pretty good. I do like the intensity. There's a lot of goodness here in that department. This part's a little bit messy, mainly due to that spiral in the background. Cool stuff. Yeah, I do like what the overall level has to offer. So I'll probably still send it for feature. Have I ever seen Club Step by you? 50-50. I don't know. 405 levels. And we rolled 209. This guy's favorite gauntlet contest was the NCS gauntlet. Pretty common response in this forum so far. What is this? I was not expecting this. Bro got some claws. Did you see that? Look at this dude's claws. What the heck? Jesus. I don't know why I went off of practice mode. That was an easy coin, alright. Ooh, okay. I do wish there was a little bit more song intensity. The colors and these transitions are great, but I don't know. That first portion didn't really match the song all too well, in my opinion. Whoops, jumped way over that orb. I do like the transitions a lot in this level. Got some good stuff. Bro's gone evil mode now. The sound effects, there's a lot of them. I'll get rid of them. Oof. I think this level's a pretty mixed bag when it comes to quality, and then like some odd stuff. I think overall it's like a low-end feature for me. I do like what the overall level has to offer. There's just some things that are like a little odd, so that's why I'm saying it's a low-end feature. I don't know how I feel about some of the choices of the gameplay, but it wasn't bad like some other levels. 412. 42. Meaning of life. Yay. We got the laughingest laughter. What? I'm not even gonna. I'm having a stroke reading that, so I'm not gonna do that. Reach out. Alright. You'd use this song on a 500 object level? This level's begging for song representation. Oh man. The potential. Not the biggest fan of this rotating camera, as per usual. Colors here are decent, fairly carried by the invert color shader though. I definitely feel like if I were to turn off the shaders, it would not be the most interesting looking part. This part is unfortunately a bit empty. Like, sure, it's the 500 object challenge, but you know, there's more ways to fill in space. But yeah, I honestly am upset that this song got used with a 500. That this is no offense to this level, but like this level has so much so much stuff going on, and I really want to make a level with it. But like, I don't know. I just kind of wish there was more going on with this song, cause like, I don't know. Like when I saw the song, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be super good. I love this song. But then, you know, it just kind of fell flat due to the song rep. But I still signed it for a rate. $4.19. $2.35. Uh-oh. What is this? 4,000 object level? Oh. Yeah, you gotta jump there. This is pretty decent for 1.0, 4,000 objects. Like, obviously these levels are way better than the others that we gotten for previous 1.0 contests, because it's not just a bunch of object spam. Like, levels that are just object spam are just not interesting in the slightest to me. This level is doing it here, just a tiny bit right here, but it's not doing it everywhere, like a lot of the other 1.0 levels are doing. Very interesting spike designs there. This is cool though. I like it. I agree with the 9 stars, and I think a rate would be fine. How many objects does this have? 4,000. Exactly. $423. $82. Hard to insane, demon. Okay. I'm not watching a freaking Google Drive link. I'm just not doing it. I'm playing through as much as I can in practice. If this is insane, demon, it won't be. I won't do it in practice, but if it's hard, demon, I probably could. Yeah, I'm not watching this. I'll look at this later. Don't give me a freaking Google Drive link, dude. I'm not watching a Google Drive link on stream. Or am I going to download it? Give me YouTube videos and nothing else. $2.95. Am I a mod? What does the title say? You'll get your answer there. Or how about this? What does this giant button say? Alright, what difficulty was this? It says hard to insane, but it's requested a demon. I'm enjoying the colors in this level so far. I think the plot designs are a little on the simpler side. Wish there was a little bit more going on there. The rainbow background here and everything, that's pretty good. Whoops. I think that previous part with the wavy backgrounds was the most clean out of the other parts. Like these parts, they got a lot going on. They got the circles and everything. They got some glow beams. They got the backgrounds. It kind of makes it a little bit too messy for my liking. Imagine my shock when I found out that this song is among the 12 most used custom songs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tired of listening to that song, in all honesty. That was like an 8-star, realistically. And I'll probably send it for a rate, you know. Got some neat ideas, but it's got a bit of messiness. Okay, 426. 55. Hardu Insane Demon. Okay. Form reset, bro. We've been streaming for 30 minutes. You can relax. Dude, the most 4K looking video I've ever seen. Also the bite me death. The freaking Uzi. I love that. That's awesome. So this is just straight up a murder drones level. Okay, gotcha. The wind effect, you know. What was that? Spooky. Did the form get reset? No, it did not. Also, this song is so loud, bro. Can you turn down your volume on your freaking iPad or whatever you're playing on? Did I just say die mad? Good lord. I control the volume. I'm well aware of that. That's why I turn it down. Got some decent stuff. It is a little messy in places, and I think those sound effects are highly unnecessary. So I'll probably send it for like a star rate at most. Alright. 432. 127. Did I play the first 5 levels? I did. Audio-visual level. What is this? Alright. Okay. Are people freaking out in the comments because it says fuck your life? I'll say it right now, fuck your life. Oh, the horror. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why people are freaking out. Whoa. Interesting UFO gameplay. The random changes, or I guess not random, but the sudden changes in gravity threw me off. Really cool parallax here. I'm liking that here, as well as the this text looks cool. That was cool. Meanwhile, Tricipital. You're not allowed to swear as a mod. Ask Squall. There's a difference between swearing on stream and then commenting on a level, fuck you, Torch, right? There's a difference. There's a large difference. Yeah, that's good. I don't know why that hasn't been rated yet, but you know. All right, 432. Once again, all right. 153. Good song. Mecha Brain. Great name. Guys, spam the form. You do realize that spamming the form does nothing, right? Yo, what's up, Erdani? How you doing? Why don't I use the website Tricipital made? I just don't feel like it right now. And this method is working perfectly fine. I like the little bits of honey light drips. That's cool. They are admittedly just copy pasted around, but still looks decent. But yeah, guys, for anyone who doesn't know, next weekend, so like the 25th or the 26th, one of the 2 days, whichever day I feel like doing it, I'm going to be building an entire level from scratch. All in one stream. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean, obviously, like, you know, I can build levels pretty quickly. You know, hence my build week levels. You know, those are all pretty decent quality. And all made within 1 day. So we'll see if I can do it again for one level. How long is this stream going to be? Let's see. I already have a song picked out for it. It's going to be Spaghetti on the Side. Goated song choice. I just want to see how long these average took. 27 hours, that's inaccurate. Extremely inaccurate, that's probably like 9. 15, also inaccurate. Probably 8. 19. This got daily, so these ones are a little skewed. This one's probably the most accurate. 10 hours. 9 hours. 13 hours. That one's accurate, though. And then 14 hours. I would guess around 9 hours. At least. Maybe 8 hours at least. Some idiot just put Da Doom 2 as their entries to every single thing. I'm just going to delete that real quick. Don't need any stupidity. Goated song? Yeah, I wanted to use another Stratalis song. Stratalis. I don't know how to pronounce their name. I've already seen this. Sent it for a feature. Do I think 2.1 style levels can get rated? Yeah, they can. Excuse me. Have I seen that one goated Korean esports guy clip? No. I'm sure there's plenty out there, so. $287. Just send it to me on Discord. Or Donnie, I'll play it later. Can 2.2 levels get rated? No. Guys, it's out of place. Cloudy background equals out of place, right? That's how this game works. The going through the bottom of the screen back to the top, it kind of caught me off guard at first, but you know, no. Like the first one really like came up out of nowhere, out of nowhere, but I was able to react properly afterwards. That's a long end screen, dude. Let's look at this level without the long end screen. All right, let's go right here. Whoops, not group Y. Minute and 0. Bowl hockey. Does this not show anymore? Oh, you annoying game. You used to be able to just do that and automatically update. But for this level, it's cool. Got some good stuff. I just don't really like the, 10-year long end screen. Yo, what's up, Tricipital? How you doing? Eridani just had a stroke. What just happened? How are we doing today? We're doing good now. My OBS decided to crash on me earlier. Because someone mentioned in the chat that the Twitch chat was not popping up on my chat box, so I tried to fix that. And as I tried to fix that, my OBS crashed. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to turn off the chat box for now. I don't care. But I'm guessing it has to do with something with me removing the underscore from my name, so I technically would have to re-log back into, like, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and stuff like that under the new username. But yeah, it was cool. First solo as well is not bad. I think, despite the long end screen, everything else was pretty feature-worthy. Gotta love when changing your username messes everything up. Yeah. And like, it's annoying because it doesn't like auto redirect me to this new username. Like, if I were to go to twitch.tv/destructive_, it would be like, nah, this guy doesn't exist. What are you doing? It's kind of annoying. 443. Do I like Twitch or YouTube chat more? Personally, Twitch. I've already seen this. Sent it for a star rate. $443 once again, because nothing happens. 179. This guy likes the Demon Gauntlet. We got an OG here. This level's been sent 21 times, and I decided to not send it. What happened? What is this? There's a high chance, actually, that this level was, like, spammed in the forum, like, 50 times, and I decided to do my thing where, if I see a level spammed, I just automatically not put it in my, I just automatically put it in my not sent folder. High chance that occurred with this level, because it would be odd for me to not send a 21 cent level. Maybe the song is different. I don't know. That part of the song just didn't feel like it, Okay. Maybe it does sync. It did not sync earlier. This reminds me of like, oh god, what's that creator's name? It's not Adiel. Don't say Adiel. It's, Agils. What if someone just an op and decides to spam their biggest haters level so it doesn't get sent? That's a crazy strat. Yeah, I think after playing that, I think it's still good. I probably did. It probably did get spammed, so I decided not to send it at the time. Yeah, 5-star rate. That's fine. Okay. Good lord, there's so many levels. 445. Can I play Mango Tango? If you put it in the form, Natalie Young, I feel like you've been here every single stream asking the same question. So if you could get it through your apparently thick skull to put it in the form, that would be wonderful. The infection is coming. What? Did that say coming? Okay. The infection is cool. I'm not. No. Nope. Not going there. That death effect. What did that say? Infected. Okay. I got a potion apparently. Alright, so far the gameplay is a little like jagged, you know. That's actually cool. I like that little ship orb. But stuff like this, I was going to talk about the design, is way too bright. I think I got requested this and got quit out because of the death effect. Honestly, fair. Yeah, these transitions, bro. A little rough. It's so bright. Oh my god. Why is it so bright? That was a bit of a sudden song cut as well. I don't know if you guys heard that, but the song cut there. I would just turn on your brightness on your glow about, like, you know, 1,000 times. I'm not sure what happened there. A lot of stuff happened in this level. Not sure I really followed most of it, because the death effect really took me out of it. Obviously, that's more like a practice issue than anything, but, you know, a death effect on a demon level is going to make people require to, you know, deal with the death effects. I don't see anything regarding disabling the death effect, so first thing I'll do is go disable that, or add a toggle. Yo, is that a subwoofer? Hold up. Where's the freaking subwoofer message? Oh, subwoofer. Howard. That's a... Hi. How are you doing, subwoofer? You're a mod now, so you get to deal with the people in chat. But yeah. I would definitely turn down the glow, because, like, let's go look at it. It's just a little bit too much. Where is it? There's like a... Yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness. What is this? Is it like a gradient trigger or something? Yeah, there it is. You got this gradient trigger here on max, which is 5 in light background. Interesting color combination. Light background is an interesting one. But yeah, I would just turn it down. I don't really know how bright you got stuff. I mean, light background is generally a pretty bright color channel, depending on how bright your background is, and it is also very bright. So I would just definitely turn down a lot of the glow. Like, there's a part over here. I'm not sure when. Yeah, here. Look at this. I'm literally blinded right now. But yeah, turn down the glow. Work on the transitions, because there was a lot of transitions that like really came out of nowhere, unfortunately. I felt that the F block usage was also a little... I don't know, I don't like F blocks in general. Like, it's just not the best feature that Rob added, because like the only way you can really indicate that there's an F block there is by making it extremely obvious. And sometimes making it extremely obvious makes it look extremely ugly as well. So I just resort to using a freaking portal. Yeah, it's just much easier in my mind. But yeah, I would just use, instead of F block, use a portal, and then the arrow triggers also came at you pretty suddenly, so I would definitely fix that. You're pink now. Oh, did you change your color? Here. I made you a little bit more pink. Alright. 456 levels. Let me roll 422. My PayPal link doesn't work? Oh, I haven't fixed it yet. Whoops. I'll get to it sometime at some point. Soon. Why does this have 1,000 dislikes, bro? I can see why it has 1,000 dislikes. You know, 1,000, thank you for the bit. Okay. Cool level. Is there a video for this? Or is the gameplay just like that annoying? Oh, it's a memory level as well. Great. Okay, why is the sun? That sun is very bright. Look at this. Extremely bright. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this, unfortunately. There's just a lot of messy overlays, and I think that it's just really difficult to see what's going on in the actual level. It's honestly hard to judge the level because of all the overlays and stuff happening on the screen. But the gameplay, I mean, that beginning part didn't seem the most enjoyable, unfortunately. Have an epilepsy warning? That was bad. That was not needed of one, in my opinion. Someone said color theory sucks. Okay. I need to put that in a folder, don't I? Yeah. Should we give this to 1,000 dislikes? Let's get it to 1,000 dislikes, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, saying color theory sucks is saying like art sucks. Discordia, I haven't heard of that name in a while. I'm the one who made Way to You. I randomly found it on the Scent tab one day. I am that person. Balloon Tower Defense? Sure. I actually like the texture, or like the look of these rainbow balloons. That looks pretty cool. Glaive Overlord. I will say the custom objects, I mean, I don't mind custom objects in a level, because all it really takes is a practice run to get used to them. But there are some that are kind of like hidden, like this one right here. Like it's kind of hard to tell that that's a pad or an orb that you have to click. You would think it's a pad. Oh, that's a blind orb. All the way, guys. We're going all the way. Damn. I guess let's not jump there. Hopefully I won't die from this level then. Such a lost opportunity to make the dash orbs regen balloons. I could see it. Scent number 1, 10 months ago. I almost said 10 years ago. To be fair, it could have gotten sent 10 years ago if it was a little bit older. It's cool. It's like you can definitely tell that this level is a bit dated. So I think also wait 5 stars, really? That's an 8-star. I don't know why. I just read it and was like, yep, sure, 5 stars. Just autopilot. But yeah, I'll send it for a rate. You can definitely tell it's a bit dated. It's still a cool theme. I don't really think I've seen too many Balloon Tower Defense themed levels, admittedly. Alright, let's go ahead and go on to the next level. There are 468 of them. And we rolled number 234. Where are you? There you are. Ooh, goated song choice. I got high hopes for this. Serious epilepsy warning. Alright. I think this level used a little bit of shaders. I can't tell. What do you guys think? How's my bitrate doing right now? Oh, it's literally called shader abuse. I didn't even notice that. It looks cool though. Like even without the shaders, it does seem like there's a decent amount of stuff going on. But yeah, if you're watching this and you suffer from epilepsy, don't watch this. I'll say the level's done when it's done, because you could die or something. Now, there's some craziness going on in this level, dude. They're using the 2.0 cave backgrounds. That actually looks sick. Whoa. You know, if this is all the pre-drop, I'm actually kind of terrified as to what the drop is going to look like. I guess we're about to find out, though. That's actually kind of tame. Okay. That's a little bit more tame than what I was envisioning. How's my bitrate doing, guys? I'm sure it's at like 5 or something. It looks cool, though. I think it's a little bit more tame because we're at like, what, 1 times speed or something? Maybe 2? Like, it's definitely slow. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is what I was kind of expecting. What is this? It's like, hey, if your eyes weren't, like, slightly damaged beforehand, let's just screw them. I'm just going to screw them over right now. What is this? Dude, the bitrate. The bitrate level. We love it. You know, I'm kind of glad that, oh, by the way, if you were looking away for epileptic reasons, you can look back now. But I'm kind of glad that I don't have any issues with epileptic levels like this, because I get to see, like, funny stuff like that. Oh, double click to end the level. Gotcha. Like, normally I would, like, obviously if I had any sort of epileptic seizures and all that, I would not watch that level at all. So, like, being able to see all that type of stuff, it's just funny. It's a funny level. I recommend... What? Backbeat Revenge V2. This level would kill him. It's got some cool stuff. I like it. I mean, obviously there's the serious epilepsy warning at the beginning, which is good. Like, I'm glad that this is on the screen for a couple of seconds. But yeah. What's the most liked comment? Okay, sure. That's ridiculous. Alright. It's... I mean, obviously, as it goes on, it gets a little bit more hectic, but I think I'll send it for, like, a lowball feature. Like, yeah, it is just shader abuse. Shader abuse levels are... They're a mixed bag for me. Okay. So, yeah. Apparently there's a prediction, but the final tally was 477. Alright. Let's reset the form real quick. And if anybody was wondering, the unfiltered tally, which does include a little bit of levels from the ones that we played, was 533. So, yeah, look at this. First one, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4. Right, come on, guys. Alright. Time to reset the form. Like we've been doing last few resets, I will be rolling the first... I'll be doing a random number roll on the first 20 levels. So there still is a little bit of incentive to get your level in quick, but I'm not going to be doing any in order. I'll still be doing random for here on out on this stream. But I will be changing up the question, so... Make sure to change your answer to the question. Form's not even working because I'm freaking resetting it. Jeez. Impatient over here. Alright. Form is now open. And then we go from 2 to 21 for the first 20 levels. And we rolled number 9. This person says Nivelle is the best gauntlet level. Fair enough. It's a pretty solid level. I think it's a level that's kind of overlooked. Like, obviously, like, when you look at, what is it, the World Gauntlet, you know, you have your typical levels based on whatever you're from, you know. Like, you know, Ruta del Sol, Planet X, and then, what's the other one? Whatever the Russian entry was, you know, that level's, it escaped my mind because, honestly, it's kind of boring. No hate, it's just, you know, it's just not really a good level in my opinion. Yeah, I remember people were saying that, like, the mod team was getting bullied for not letting the Russian entry into the gauntlet, so they had to extend it. Kind of sad that the mod team caved. I would have loved to see them just say no and just say deal with it. That'd be funny. This level's a bit short. The boss fight is okay. I feel like everything before the boss fight is a little higher quality. Like, this stuff's fairly decent, a little bit empty, but I still think that there is a bit of a quality drop due to the boss fight, unfortunately. Maybe that's just from the boss design itself. You know, it's like a, from what I saw, it's like a pretty large brick. Am I planning on ending in an hour? Hey, look at this guy. Cute little face, but that's pretty much all he's got, unfortunately. Damn. I will be ending in an hour, yes. I think I'll still send it for a raid. I think the prior boss stuff was a little bit of a step down in quality, but everything beforehand was still decent. $110. And we roll number 10. Alright. This guy likes Mechanical Showdown. Pretty solid choice. $35 level. Another 500 object level. I feel like this trend is going to be like the 1.0 levels where I'm like, alright, I'm going to be kind of tired of seeing them. So, you know. Hopefully this one wows me enough for me to not say it like that to every single one of these levels. It's definitely more of a unique theme from what I've seen in these. I like these colors, that's good. Obviously the using the shaders for the parallax effect, it's good. Obviously you're like, you know, you're sacrificing external shader usage for the parallax effect, but I mean there's not really much that you can do with 500 objects parallax wise, but it's still cool. I would honestly think that that was like one of the better ones. It is 35 seconds long. If it was a little bit longer, like if you were to extend that somehow to like a minute, like obviously your object usage is at 500, but if you were to extend that to a minute, cut down on your average object usage, I would probably send that for a feature, in all honesty. But as it stands at 35 seconds, I will send it for a rate. What did you say, GD Monkey? The 500 object challenge has become surprisingly popular. Yeah, I hope it's more for the fact of participating in a contest and not just like, alright, let's try to get some easy creator points, you know? Thanks for the send. You're welcome, Salt. S-Dalt. Apologies if I'm butchering that. 131. Yeah, that was correct. 121, sure. This guy said World Gauntlet, alright. I mean, that's not one of the options, but it's one of the later levels, so I'll let it slide. There's no video to this, so hopefully it's not long. It uses this song. Sure. Those are loud, dude. Those are loud. Turn that down, por favor. I'm doing it myself. Ah, much more manageable. Screw those coins, dude. Why am I not in practice mode? I don't trust myself with platformers to get through them easily. Excuse me. So I feel like going in practice mode. Low gravity. Never mind. Oh. Okay. Yeah, while I do like the back and forth switching of the colors, I do feel like there could be a little bit more going on. We have to click 25 snowballs. We have to collect 25 snowballs. It's like click. Is that Danalex? Triple spike. I have a feeling we might have to do some backtracking in one of these parts. Because I swear there are a couple of presents over to the left, or snowballs over to the left that I still need to grab. Oh, I did not see that. Is that the end? Damn. Like, there's these ones over here on the top. Whoops. That I must have just either missed an orb or I can't get up there. Oh, never mind. There's a pad right there. I didn't see the pad. It kind of blended in a little bit too much. And the other ones are fine, like these, because they're on the ground. But that one that was on the wall, it just kind of felt like wall deco. You may want to make your... Oh, there it is. I'll say you may want to make your song loop, but as I said that, it looped again. Are we almost done? Oh, yeah. Where do we go? Hello? Am I trapped? Am I trapped, bro? Where do I go? Do you really need to collect all 25 of these coins? The gift? Oh, I guess that makes sense. I would say there's no way you need to collect all 25 coins to end the level. That's kind of mean. But yeah. I just didn't see the gift. That was obviously a gift. Appreciate you guys for not being blind like I am, even though I have 2010 vision. God. It was cool. I liked the... At least, like, there was a little bit of deco variety. It was still fairly static, though. And some of the colors were a little... Not my cup of tea, unfortunately. So I'd probably still send it for a rate. Gameplay... for the most part was good. A little bit of clarity issues, but obviously like that comes with learning. You know, what's a jump pad? God. But yeah. 160 levels. Also, there's some weird ass mashup happening in my ears for YouTube. What is this, dude? Get me out of here. That's disgusting. Okay. We roll 76. This person says that Generation Retro is the best gauntlet level. How do we feel about this? This song is so good. I love this song. My friends were captured. Friends spelled incorrectly. Oh, what? Auto straight fly. Shameful. Okay. We're going to Donut Man's tower. But, not there. I think that the deco is a little underwhelming. There could be a little more going on there, of course. But the gameplay wasn't bad in any regard. It was fairly decent. The level is rather short, so I'd probably recommend that you extend it to the entire length of Electric Man Adventures. But yeah. Can I play The Falling Mist by Karanite? If you put it in the form. Also, that's... yeah, we're gonna just ban you. That's a crazy username. Bye. That's ridiculous. $168. $105. All right. The normal, in all caps, elevator. Play ton 618. If it ever gets verified legitimately, then I'll consider it. But until then, no, I will not be doing that. Oh god. We have a GD Gangster Rap remake number 76. I just see the style a lot. It's not all GD Gangster Rap remakes. It's just like ever since that level, I've definitely seen a lot of these more, you know, cityscape, whatever, modern levels. Who's that in the top left, bro? Who is this? This is you, spoiler? I think this is a spoiler, guys. Call me crazy, but I don't really love the style. You're not crazy. That's a very cold take. I don't really like it either. I mean, I didn't mind it when GD Gangster Rap came out, and Next Cab Soon for that matter, but just kind of like a lot of, you know, recent things, you know, once you've seen it enough, it kind of gets boring, you know. And like, is it me, or is every single like Good Kid song to like a style like this, right? Like they all use Good Kid songs. Any level that has a style like this is always a Good Kid song. Hitboxes here are a little weird. I'm landing on platforms that I'm not really seeing all too well. That unfortunately, I appreciate the attempt on this parallax, but it's just kind of funny how it gets flat. Oh god, why'd the elevators freak out? Meow. Why am I jumping? Oof. What was that? Who is this? What is this, dude? This level's so random. I'm sure, I guess. I don't know. One thing... Okay, we're this guy, I guess. One thing that this level needs to work on is clarity. It's very difficult to see what you can land on. Is this a Russian level? I don't know. Excuse me. Bird's freaking hair just got in my mouth. It's... ugh. Hate it. It's got some funniness to it, but it's just, unfortunately, a little too unclear what you can land on. Whoops. And what the gameplay is, and some of the gameplay choices are a little rough. The memes are okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm not familiar with any of them. But beyond that, I just kind of wish that this level focused a little bit more on its gameplay instead of packing a whole bunch of memes into it, you know, because it is kind of rough, the gameplay. So I'll not be sending it. Alrighty, 183 levels. And we roll number 65. Alright. This guy likes Fire Aura. Awesome choice. Or this guy thinks that Fire Aura is the best level. Also an awesome choice. This is how long? 2 minutes. This level has 6 endings. Bad ending, good ending, coins ending. And you get a gem for 100 points. Or you get the legendary ending. Ooh. You need gravity change. Hardcore ending, start. Okay. I saw something back there. This level's trying to spook me with its atmosphere. I initially thought that those bright red flowers, I'm going to enterprise mode, were going to kill me. Just a little clarity issue. I need the key for a coin. Okay. I don't care about no Fango coins. Fairly repetitive deco so far. I mean, obviously this just seems to be the first section. I will say the level could use a little bit more in the background here, because you have like this gradient or whatever, but unfortunately not much else. Like you do have a couple pillars in the background here. Maybe maybe a little bit of parallax would help this level. I just gotta... okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Jump to leave. Oh, okay. I honestly did not see the exit. Legendary ending. Screw that, dude. There's a lot of copy paste as well. Hardcore ending. Screw that. Turn back if you want to live. I don't want to live. Let's go. I ain't afraid. I should be afraid. Unfortunate. But yeah, it's just like, it's a good start. Do I have the ability to rate levels? No. No moderator has the ability to rate levels. Only RobTop himself can rate levels. What's up, Adrift? How you doing? Why are you in both Twitch and YouTube? Oh, you're on YouTube because of ads. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, for the normal ending, or I guess the bad ending, as you call it, you know, it's just... I mean, I'm sure that the other... or I would hope that the other endings have a little more to them, because as far as I'm concerned, the normal ending was unfortunately the same block design for the entire level, but beyond that, it's just a little too static for my liking. There's not really much depth, and for what depth you do have, it doesn't really get sold well because there's no parallax. I would definitely add a little bit of parallax just to sell that depth more. So you definitely have a good start, but I would just continue to work on it a bit more. You on Twitch now? Alright. 193. 96. Where you at? There you at. Person says that Glorious Fortress is the best one. And of course, the person who likes Glorious Fortress uses a Gem Attack song. I love this song, so let's see how this goes. The entire level is a tower? Alright. How many requests? 193. We had like 400 something before we reset the form earlier. But obviously, like, you know, there's a good amount of people who come in here to the stream, request their level, and then leave. And, like, they don't realize that I reset the form at the hour mark. So that's why there's a lot less amount of levels this time around after the reset. I'm liking this so far. Hope that this next section is a little bit more deco, because admittedly, as much as I like the depth of the previous section, there wasn't too much deco. Maybe like another layer of parallax would be nice on the background. Whoops. Oh, yeah. The wraparound. You gotta watch out for that wraparound. I will say that's a fairly unique concept to this level that I haven't played, is having to watch out for that wraparound. Oh. Get the 9th. 9 out of 8. We win. Oh, that's the end? Damn. I wish that the level was longer, personally. Like, this song is what, like 2 minutes or something? 2:53, almost 3 minutes. Okay. Like, that was definitely setting up for a little bit more than it had to offer. And you already have a decent amount of creative points, so you know how to make, you know, a decent amount of levels. So I would just go, honestly would have rather that you just build more to this, you know? I mean, for what it had, it was good. It's just, the ending was just fairly disappointing. But it's nothing that I want to, like, you know, bash this level too much on. I'll still send it for a feature. Is there a level at a satire level will get rated? Depends on the satire. If it's like political satire, no. Did I remove your subscriber badges? No. What are you talking about? It just means that you haven't subbed yet. You need to resubscribe. Reroll number 16. Ooh, an early request. Darkness Keeper is the best gauntlet level. Damn. That's a... You would get destroyed by the Star Grinders. If I gift a sub, do I skip the line? No. The only way you can skip the line is by sitting in the stream for long enough so you can amass 10,000 channel points and then spend those. DM? Oh my god, what? What, bro? What do you want? Dude, why is Discord on my phone so dog shit lately? It's taking like 5 years to load. And it loads, but like for some reason it has to like refresh itself. Alright, I see nothing and I've lost my patience, so. Not the style I would have foreseen this level having. Some of these color combinations, like these ones right here, I'm not really sure about this, in honesty. Oh, it uses this part of the song? I don't think I've ever heard this part of the song used in a level before. To be fair, it is a rather random part of the song when you listen to it up against the rest of it. Like, this does not seem like the same song as the rest. Oh, the timing. The camera rotations, as per usual, I think they're not the most necessary thing. This is part of the original. I know this is a part of the original. It's just like with the entire context of the song, listening to this part at the end of it, it just always sounds like a different song. Yeah, I know that it is the same song. It's got some decent stuff. Second attempt at a rated or a decorated level. Not bad. I think I'll send this for a star rate. It is 2 years old, but it still holds up. Even though 2 years old was, you know, like the beginning of 2.2. So like it's not like it's that long ago. But yeah, it's got some good stuff to it. I'll still send it for a rate. Some of the color combinations were a little odd, like I said earlier. But gameplay was pretty enjoyable. Is the queue in order or random? It is random. And we roll number... what? We have 209. We roll number 40. Alright. Let me just do something real quick. Let me go ahead and delete that one. Let me delete that previous level request. The previous attempt of this stream. Because I think only like one level was played. And people are commenting on it, thinking that that's the current stream. So people are being stupid. So let's just go ahead and delete it real quick. I understand this will be deleted forever. Thank you. Alright. Let's get it. 30 seconds long. This better not be that freaking TikTok version of this song, dude. Either way, I don't like the song in general, so we're skipping to the end of it. Alright. Follow the blocks. Okay. I guess. This level is a fairly empty one. I would add some more deco in the background instead of just relying on the default GT backgrounds. Also very short. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I would add more to the backgrounds, add more to the block designs because they are rather simple as well, and make it longer than 30 seconds. My 3 main suggestions for that level. Alright, next level we have, how many? 214, and we roll number 211. Someone got lucky. This person says that Aperture is the best gauntlet level. I'm gonna go ahead and guess. Just a wild guess, not even looking at this description, that's a Sonic level. The camera so far is a bit jarring, with its sudden zooms and the rotations. This Loki looks like a 2.0 remake of Sonic level. Like there's like one abstract, old school like abstract dark level that is a Sonic remake. Can I skip these orbs or are they gonna kill me? I can actually skip those orbs. Surprisingly, this level does not kill you. That's like a rarity. Oh. I guess, you know, we got bamboozled there. Whoops. Interesting. Not sure how I feel about this level. Like, there's some parts that some aspects of it that I like. Some parts feel a little outdated, unfortunately. It does feel rather static too, with like a lack of background parallax. You know, like you have a small amount of parallax. I do see these green objects slightly moving left compared to these brown objects, but I would just make it a little bit more apparent. The camera here at the beginning is a little rough, with all the rotations, the zooms, and like the ways it kind of just like suddenly pops into place at parts. Gameplay, for what it's worth, is pretty decent. Obviously that one part where Eggman like blows a hole in the mountain, like, and you like suddenly fall into it, that caught me off guard, and I was kind of like, what do you gotta do? But I think the main thing that I wish for this level to have is that more apparent background parallax. The background should also move, and the wax as well. That is very true. Very true. It does seem to just lock to the camera Y instead of having a bit of parallax there. No creative points though. Not bad for no creative points for sure. I'll send it for a rate. I think it could still get rated. But yeah, it does remind me of Emerald Hill Zone by Abstract Dark. This level. This is peak 2.0, by the way. We love old school Abstract Dark. But yeah. Very cool, 9-year-old level. Alright. What's happening on YouTube, bro? Oh, someone just spamming Pure House X. I can search up Pure House X and report it if you want me to. Spanish jump scare. What? Alright. 223. We roll 220. Sure. Jesus Christ. It's a new bot request. Do you guys think this is going to be a platformer? Wow. A new bot platformer request. I've already seen it. Alright. 225. You did not think that said gumdrop? Here. How about this level? Right? This is a great level, by the way. This is very fun to beat. Okay. What did we roll? 199. You got to beat that at some point. Yeah. Admittedly, Query's part was like the most difficult. I thought that the original part was going, or the first part of the drop was going to be the most difficult, but the Query's part was pretty difficult for me. All right, Rainbow Dance X. Very, very true to its name. This is neat though. The fish. Intro music? Oh yeah, this is the intro music of my stream. Playing on YouTube. All of a sudden it's Geometrical Dominator. Alright. I like the song representation there with the little the waveforms going up. That was cool. That's something that I would do. That's cool. I like that. You got my approval on that. Because that's something that I would definitely do. Oh! I almost just... Frick. I almost just, look on my keyboard. There we go. God. Alrighty. I will say that it does get a little better as it goes on. Like, these parts were a little more simple and lacking proper structuring. But as like the later parts go on, this part's pretty decent. I will give it that. But as it goes on, there's a little bit more structuring that's being introduced. So it definitely picks up as the level progresses. This part maybe adds something to the air deco, or not the air deco, the ground deco. Like, you have the lanterns here, that's always cool, but maybe something coming off of these ground spikes. Whoops. Never mind, dumb question. Yeah, you're 100% correct. That was a dumb question. About to time them out. Yeah, I think I'll still send it for a rate. Like I said, it does pick up at the end, but I think overall a rate should suffice. Just assuming it's not like stolen or anything. I just say it's a remake of something, so I'm just making sure there's not like anything here. All right, I think we're good. 233. What is this, dude? Yeah, let's go to the next song. Maybe roll number 27, sure. Always happy to see some early requests. Above level. Okay. This is a 4000 object level, sure. I like the jump pad towers that go along with the some of the kicks in the song. That's a neat bit of song representation right there. Ooh. Not sure why I died there initially. That's a little odd. Ba 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 ba. Back when I was doing requests, I was getting so many 1.0 style levels. Yeah, they've unfortunately kind of become a little bit of a plague recently, because Scully Hop has done 2 1.0 creator contest levels within the past half year. So people were like, you know what? Let's try to get some music creator points. And make an easy level. Hit the orb. Hit the orb again. I did not see that orb. Oh. Because, bro, some layouts these days are pretty much decorated. Have you seen my most recent level Adrift called Way to You? That was initially just going to be an effect layout, but I added a little bit too much deco to it. This was cool. I liked it. For 4,000 objects, actually pretty, got some pretty good ideas. Yeah, I'll play it for you real quick if you want. Is YouTube copyright annoying? Unfortunately. Whoops. For streams, if you're consistently streaming copyrighted music, YouTube can straight up just like turn off your stream. So that's why I have Jump Trash music muted on YouTube. And I have just some, you know, NCS music going on in the backgrounds. Whoops. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like a medium demon, so like, if you want to play that level, feel free. 238. 157. Scarlet Surge, great choice. I love Scarlet Surge. Have I seen your Dreamweaver progress? God. No. Admittedly, I haven't really been checking up on Dreamweaver recently. I've just been doing other things. Same with Ascension to Heaven. Like I'm in the Ascension to Heaven server as a backup decorator. I just haven't been paying attention to it. I don't really know how much to say that I like this level. It is a bit empty. Ascension to Heaven is hella messy now, Loki. Yeah, I admittedly like the older Ascension to Heaven rather than the new one. I feel like the new one, it's just going in a direction that I'm not the most fond of. And that's why I've kind of like, you know, not been paying attention to the server. Excuse me. Alright. Next level. Imagine having ads. True, if you don't want ads, there's a big old subscribe button. That'll get rid of your ads for you. 17. This person thinks that outer space is the best gauntlet level. Okay. I think I would have liked the green to be a... Oh, sudden. a little bit brighter. It does admittedly look a little bit too dark for the surrounding purple color. Some contrast between those two colors would be nice. It's better here. I do think that the glow here on the inside of the box, I don't know, not the biggest fan of that, just because of the way it makes the green look. You can do green on green glow like that, but try to introduce a little bit of hue shifting. There are a lot of particles in this part. Oh my god. I need to turn off my sound effects again because of that one level that was deafening me via sound effects. That one platformer. The shake at the end. It was shaking like crazy. But yeah, definitely a good start. If you want, honestly, David the T-Rex, I don't mind, but like, because you know it's like 30-second level, I don't really care that much. This level I made called Blossom. Feel free to take some inspiration from this. Like these are the colors I try to work with when I do this 2.0 Rod Top style. You can see like there's like good contrast here between the purple and the greens. But yeah, feel free to take a look at this level if you want and get some inspiration from that. Because I can definitely see what you're going for with this style. I think the colors could use a little bit more work. But definitely a good start. Gameplay was fun though. I will definitely say that the gameplay was fun. Is this guy still saying Pure House X? What's happening on YouTube? Is YouTube being YouTube? Congrats on 10K. Thank you, Falling Pie. I don't know what's happening. People are being weird. Who do I want you to ban? I don't know. People are telling me to ban people. I got no clue what's going on. So I guess just moderate. Next level. How many we got? What time is it? No, we got 7 minutes left. All right. There's 242 levels. There was 243, but that was a duplicate. I just saw it get deleted. Huh? Get screwed over. Okay. This guy says that the best gauntlet level is the one before Change of Scene, but I forgot the name of. What even is that? The one before Change of Scene. Sinless Ash. That's a good choice. This is apparently a hard to insane demon, so I'll go ahead and watch the video. That was a cool little effect on the lines. I always like whenever levels do that. Some of the structuring you can see the bottoms of, like there, you can see that down here. So I'll fix that. I do like the effects that this level has to offer. Block designs are decent. I like the pulsing. The little linear pulsing, that's good. Ooh, interesting. Oh, not the sound effects. The sound effects. Why? Please do yours next. Evan, all I can really say is be patient and wait for it to pop up in the random number generator. I do think this part is a little empty. I like this part the most, in all honesty. I mean, the part at the beginning was also really good. Like, well, not this part actually, but like I like the effects here. I do think it's a little rather empty otherwise. But this part here, with these pulses. That's probably the best part so far. This part I like the contrasting colors. Obviously, like the sound effects here are a little annoying because I don't don't really like sound effects in classic levels, especially when they're like spammed. But yeah, this next part I feel like is a little empty. Like, I think the parallax between the, or the difference in movement between the foreground and the background creates too much empty space. Like, you could easily reduce the amount of movement of the backgrounds and it'll look automatically just less empty, you know. I don't know why, but for some reason reducing how much background moves always makes it look less empty in my experience. Once again, fix the bottoms of some of these structures. Kind of easy to see the bottoms. Also add some movement to the structures. It is rather static, unfortunately. The Apocalyptic Trilogy, what a great name. But yeah, there's definitely some decent ideas in here, and I do think I'll probably send this for a rate. Gameplay seemed fairly enjoyable. Alright, we got time for like 2 more levels, I think, and then honestly I gotta go to dinner because I'm hungry. This guy's name is I Hate Yard Work. Honestly, true. Especially in the summer. Ugh, it's too hot. Alright. Whoops. Not sure about how I feel on the those gradients. Like the colors of the gradients, they just felt a little off. Parents always want yard work. True. W Donkey Kong Country OST. Oh, is that what this is? I didn't read. I do like the moments where there are the little blocks right here going around. I just wish that they're a little bit more present, because when they're not, you kind of just have these areas right here which are a little too empty. Adding more of the blocks, just like not even fading, but just like sitting there in the backgrounds as like another bit of deco, would fill up the space a lot. So yeah, definitely a good start. I would just go through and add a little bit more deco. Gameplay, you know, pretty typical 2-star. But beyond that, I just wish there was more deco. It had potential. I just wish it had a little bit more deco in general. Alright. Let's go play this one last level. We have 261 levels in the form, and we roll number 222. Alright. This person says that Abducted is the best level. That's a fair choice. Not everyone's favorite, but I still think it's decent. I just think the gameplay is a little boring. Oh, it's a 2-player level. You can change the music with 2-player. Okay, no offense to this level, but forcing someone to use 1-player controls instead of the normal platformer setup just so you can have the secondary player be to change the song. That's such a waste. That's such a slap in the face, bro. Congrats on 10,100 subs. Yay, new milestone. But yeah. I don't know. Because I play with two hands whenever I play platformers. I use my left hand on the W and D keys, and then my right hand is on my SAO device for jumping. But having to use two players controls and having to use W on my left hand just so I can actually like jump instead of my normal key, because you know my normal key changes the frickin' song. I just don't really like that. Also, the song just, you know, the song's freaking out, not working properly, unfortunately. Oh, I got baited. Whoa, that's a lot of orbs, bro. I guess we gotta collect all 6. Where is this? I'm Sync but kind? Hello, kind Sync. What is your name? It's like, I'm not sure how many people here. There's like one stream. I think it was the, what was it? I think Adrift would know this more than I do, but there, I swear, I think it was a verification stream, and there was like a million different Kolaks. Like there was like Freaky Kolak. That's the one I remember the most, is Freaky Kolak, because it was too funny. I don't remember the other ones or what stream that was from. I just remember it was a stream with like a bunch of different Kolaks. It was funny. Freaky Kolak still talks to me? Really? They still have their name as that? That's hilarious. Well, yeah, not bad. I do like the general progression for the unlocks of the next room in line. But beyond that, decos are a little simple. I'm not the largest fan of the restricting your movements, so that's why I'm setting for 3 stars instead of 2, just because of the restricted comfort with your normal movement. That's why. Sonic Wave Wave. Alright. Any new raids? No. Alright, let's go ahead and raid someone, because that is the end of the stream. We're at 2 hours. I need to go eat dinner anyways. So let's raid someone. Who we got to raid? Is anybody playing? Oh, Tricipital's playing. Or streaming. Let's go raid Tricipital, sure. Slash raid Tridipital. Kolak of Infinity. Nice. Alright. Thank you guys for coming out. People on YouTube, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I don't know when I'll be streaming again. People on Twitch, participate in the raid. Go give Tricipital some hellos. Join my Discord, of course. And then, like I said earlier, next weekend, the 25th or the 26th, I will be creating an entire level on stream in one sitting. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. See you guys. Thanks for coming out.